This video is brought to you by 2021's Extravaganza Gingko Biloba team. Hello, my name is Ahmed Abdelal. This is our team. These are our names. And today, I would like to talk to you about our plant, Gingko Biloba. The name Gingko is made up of two Japanese words, the word Jin, which means silver, and the word Kyo, which means apricot. The Arabic name for Gingko is Al-Janka or Al-Jinku Thunai al-Falaqatayn. The English name is the maidenhair tree, and the scientific name is Gingko biloba, which comes from the family Gingkoaceae. Gingko biloba is one of the oldest trees on planet Earth, even considered a living fossil species by scientists like Charles Darwin due to it existing for over 250 million years. Gingko's ability to resist air pollution, pests, and diseases is mainly how it survived to this day. When we plan on cultivating a Gingko tree, we have to take a few factors into account like lighting, soil, water, temperature, humidity, and the use of fertilizers. The best time to plant a Gingko tree is in the spring season, and the Gingko leaves are usually harvested sometime in between July and October, after which they are dried and packed into bales. The main active constituents for Gingko biloba are flavonoids like kaempferol and quercetin, and terpenoids like ginkgolides and bilobalides. There are other active constituents like biflavones and organic acids, but they are not considered main active constituents. So the chemical tests of Gingko biloba are actually going to test the presence of Gingko's main active constituents, in this case flavonoids and terpenoids. Now let's start with flavonoids. Flavonoids have two main chemical tests, the first of which is the FeCl3 or ferric chloride test, which is going to give you a green color, and the second of which is Shinoda's test, which is going to give you a pink to red color. As for terpenoids, you have two different tests. First of all, you have Lieberman's test, which is going to give you two layers, a green upper layer and a red lower layer. The second test is Salkowski's test, which is again going to give you two layers. However, this time you have a red upper layer and a yellow lower layer. There are three major diagnostic elements when it comes to identifying Gingko biloba. First of which is the epidermis. For the upper and lower epidermal cells are rectangular in shape with very thick walls. The second key diagnostic element is the presence of anomocytic stomata. And lastly, the presence of calcium oxalate druce crystals along Gingko biloba's veinlets is considered a major diagnostic element. Traditionally, Gingko biloba's leaves were actually used as insecticides. However, their nuts were used to treat coughs, sputum, fever, gonorrhea, diarrhea, skin diseases, and so much more. Generally speaking, Gingko biloba improves the rate of blood flow throughout the entire human body, and so it is very useful in the treatment of stress, anxiety, and depression. Gingko biloba is also very effective in preventing forgetfulness problems such as Alzheimer's disease. Gingko biloba has also shown effectiveness in preventing cancers by neutralizing free radicals within the body. And lastly, it has shown an effect in treating imponents via increasing the rate of blood flow. It is important to note that there are 3 different levels of interaction and contraindications based upon how dangerous a certain combination of medicaments can be. We've got major interactions, moderate interactions, and minor interactions. For example, when it comes to ginkgo biloba, taking ginkgo with medications that slow down blood clotting can be considered a major interaction due to increasing the chance of internal bleeding and bruising, and so it should be completely avoided. However, taking ginkgo biloba with anti-diabetic drugs, for example, can be considered a moderate to minor interaction, and so they are allowed to be taken together under the close monitoring of a professional to ensure safety. Ginkgo biloba is generally sold as a nutritional supplement and not as a drug. It is present in the market in the form of capsules, tablets, and medicinal herbs. In some countries like China and Japan, ginkgo's nuts are also served as a traditional dish.